In life, there is a constant conflict between what is absolutely necessary to some and what are the mere wishes of others.
Swerve! I think we want to cause a little bit of anarchy. Anarchy in the arena. We don't know what to expect, but we know it will be wild.
Most violent match in the history of All Elite Wrestling. Anarchy in All Elite Wrestling would be an improvement. Complete and total anarchy would be a step up.
Anarchy in the arena, no rules.
The want versus the need.
The 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament.
I'm a global champion, but I want all the gold.
Mercedes Moné punching her ticket to the finals.
You say money changes everything.
Jamie Hayter in the finals.
Money makes you weak.
Sights set on All In Texas, where the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament will challenge for the AEW World Championship.
And I need that.
This isn't about your redemption. This is about my ascension.
Eggman will meet Ospreay in the desert.
And when these opposing forces clash, only one can outweigh the other.
In the art of violence, we find truth.
Anarchy in the arena!
You guys want anarchy? Anarchy in All Elite Wrestling would be an improvement over this fake, full of
What would you do to protect your life's work?
It's the freaking Bucks!
John Moxley, we've got more in common than you think. Would you be willing to lose your relationship with coworkers and your friends? You want to see that locker room rise to the occasion. You want to change the world, just like us.
The difference between a professional and all these amateurs. Professionals hold standards.
Could you imagine the team synergy if the Death Riders and the Elite work together as one?
It's time to take this job a little more serious.
It's time to change the world, baby! John Moxley, the world champion, and the AEW founding fathers together?
Complete and total anarchy would be a step up.
This is unconscionable.
In the art of violence, on the canvas that we paint, we find truth. And we find out exactly who you are. Abandon all hope.
The numbers of the Death Riders, once again allowing them to take advantage of the path of destruction the Death Riders have waged over AEW.
Mox!
The list of people who want to put an end to the Death Riders just keeps getting longer and longer.
John Moxley, men like you create chaos everywhere that you go. You benefit from the distress that you have reaped.
I think this is a multi-pronged convergence of interests here.
The Bucks having the back of the AEW World Champion, John Moxley. Kenny Omega, he is spoiling for a fight.
An abuse of power, taking advantage of the situation here. Swerve is here.
I think we want to cause a little bit of anarchy. Double or nothing. Anarchy in the arena. Swerve Strickland throwing out the challenge for double or nothing. Anarchy in the arena. Can you believe it? Maybe this was the antidote all along to combat the Death Riders. Team AEW needs to present a united front.
And months of frustration, Marina and Will.
Katsuyori Shibata, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse House, Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega, and Willow Nightingale are out for blood.
While anarchy settles deep scores, prestige creates opportunity. The appetite for acquisition can be stopped by a resurgent will.
The Hearts have done so much in professional wrestling, but it's not about them anymore. It's about me and my legacy.
I am here to lead a woman's global revolution.
Nobody knows how to shake the table like Mercedes Moné. I said I was gonna make a difference. I said I was gonna get more time, more opportunity for the women here, and now look at AEW.
Did not take the CEO long to find gold around her waist.
I have done everything that I said I was going to do. I have gone around the globe, giving women's wrestling a chance to shine. I am the greatest for a reason.
Just so confident, and I think that's a major reason why she's draped in all those championships.
I came here and I got the TBS championship. Then I got the New Japan Strongman championship. I went all the way to the Tokyo Dome and got the Rev Pro British Women's Championship. I am a global champion for a reason. The only thing I haven't done yet is hold all the gold.
Mercedes Moné, not content. She has her design set on the AEW Women's World Championship.
After I defeat Jamie Hayter at Double or Nothing, and then I go on to All In Texas, my legacy can never be undone. I deserve to be the AEW Women's World Champion. I am the CEO. So Jamie, who are you?
Somebody that probably shouldn't have ever made it.
Haterade!
I don't know how I got to that point, but I did.
We have a new AEW Women's World Champion!
That validated me as a wrestler. It validated my existence.
The spotlight belongs on Jamie Hayter.
And then it all came crashing down. I lost that championship because I was hurt, and everybody knew it.
Hayter was battling a shoulder injury that put her on the shelf for 15 months.
I didn't even think I, at that point, wanted to come back to wrestling. I was in so much pain constantly. And I didn't, what was the point? What did it all mean? Was it even worth it? Missing All in London it sucked. I was meant to defend my belt in my home country, and I wanted to come back and show everyone who I was.
The former Women's World Champion is back! The ring belongs to the returning Jamie Hayter!
It was a good moment, but coming off such a long injury, it was a tough go. This tournament has meant to me that I really should be in this division. All of the pain, all of the upset, all the sadness, it was worth it. It was worth coming back for. I win the Owen Hart Cup tournament for an opportunity to win back the AEW Women's World Championship. That's something I only dreamed of.
Who is this Jamie Hayter? A wannabe hippie girl? What are you doing for the division, huh? Who have you beaten in the last year? Jamie, you think you can just walk back in here a year later and get an opportunity to go to All In, the grandest show of them all? Not when Mercedes Moné is here.
Mercedes Moné punching her ticket to the finals.
I want the real Mercedes, not the egotistical, obnoxious woman that we know.
I've beaten the very best women here in AEW. I mean, hell, I've beaten the very best women all over the globe.
I don't have her accolades, her star power. What I do have is integrity, grit.
And the wrestling world runs on money time. Because every time I step into that ring, I change the game.
I'll be damned if Owen Hart's legacy is represented by Mercedes Moné.
Hayter hits hard!
The antithesis of what that man stands for.
I am the best. I am the greatest.
This isn't about gold or glory. This is about showing her that she isn't untouchable.
Run away again! Double or Nothing is the most important match to me. And then when I head to All In and win back my AEW Women's World Championship, I'm gonna show everybody that Jamie Hayter is back.
Jamie Hayter, Mercedes Moné in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament.
You're gonna learn nobody is gonna stop the money train.
That Hayter hits harder.
Can a determination for redemption bring down a certain rise?
I think of my time in AEW, and I'm so proud of the first few years, you know?
What a moment for this young man from Virginia. Daddy's coming home as a champion.
But 2023, something happened to me that turned my life upside down.
It's not always you that pays for your actions. It's your loved ones that do.
Man, I was mad and I was ashamed of it because it felt like my fault, you know? I should have been there.
What kind of man would that make you?
Something had to be done about it, and I did.
I will burn his world to the ground.
What the hell's wrong with him? It didn't give me joy or happiness or closure. It just gave me nothing. I think about so many people that have paid the price for who I've been. Am I full of rage, anger, or am I a champion? I will win the Owen Hart Foundation Cup. Will you want to be the world champion? And you should, but that's a professional goal. I will go on to challenge and become the next world champion. But for me, this is my life.
Hangman will meet Ospreay in the desert!
I need to know that I can be the father that I am supposed to be. I need to know that I can be the husband that I am supposed to be. And I need to know that I can still be the man that I need to be, the man who can hold the AEW World Championship, because it is the most important thing on this planet. Will you want this?
But I need it.
You think I don't need this?
This isn't about your redemption. This is about my ascension.
I've been wanting this for so long. I think it's because people don't think I can be that guy.
Ospreay has punched his ticket to Double or Nothing.
Here I am, literally spitting distance away, and you think a cowboy is gonna stand in front of me? Bruv, I'm a chav from Essex. You brought a gun to a knife party, boss man. We look down the barrel of that pistol, and we say, fire away. In the first All-In, I was an outsider. And I walked in that place and I showed everyone what professionalism was.
That's a tremendous victory for Will Ospreay.
Second time that I came around, that was just me putting my flag in the ground and just saying, if anyone thinks that they're better than me, test me, bruv. I walked out with the AEW International Championship, but there is still more. There won't be a sense of relief until that championship is strapped around my waist.
They ring the bell! I show them this is where the best wrestle!
This has been a long time coming for me. I am one of the greatest professional wrestlers right now. And anyone in this roster, up and down, you ask them who the best is, it's me. You ask any of the fans, it's me. You ask anyone from any different country in the world right now, it's me. It's always been me. And I say that with confidence. I say that with love. I say that with gratitude. This isn't for anyone else. This is for the company. And I am the right guy for this job.
Will Ospreay, Hangman Adam Page in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament.
I want to be the world champion because they trust me with AEW.
The winner gets to wrestle the world champion at our biggest show of the year at All In Texas. And I need that.
Hangman feels like Arlington should be a one-horse town.
While you've been trying to find yourself, I've been doing all of your jobs.
This is my game now. You're in deep waters with a great white shark.
What, because you're smiling? You think you can take that spot back? That don't mean cowboy to me, bro.
At Double or Nothing, I will go so far to make sure that I even have a chance to ever hold this championship again.
What is at stake? The responsibility of bringing back that beautiful gold belt. I want this so bad. I want to wear that belt with pride.
Will you want this? I need this! I have wasted 2 years of my life! I need my wife to look at me in the face and not feel pity. My kids to look up to me. And I need for all of these people who supported me when I deserved it the least to know that I could be the kind of man that they believed that I could be.
So what are you planning on doing about it? I I'm the best in the world, bro.
I need this for myself. So I need to know that there can be some kind of light at the end of this 2-year tunnel through hell.
Sunday, cowboy, meet me in the desert. I'm calling you out for a shootout, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, to hit the fan. This is Anarchy in the Arena!
Anarchy in the Arena match means anything goes. They can fight all over the arena. You gotta prepare for a bloody fight.
Most violent match in the history of all elite wrestling.
Oh God, this match already has me stressed out, to be completely honest.
Anarchy in the arena. We don't know what to expect, but we know it will be wild.
So many different things can happen, and I think that's what makes this match so dangerous. You could suffer not only an injury, but you could suffer an injury that would hamper or end your career.
If it's not nailed down.
These matches are so kind of gruesome and terrifying.
It's gonna be used as a weapon.
Every single person that rides with me is a professional. And we get the job done.
This is going too far. They gotta wait till Sunday. They have to wait till Sunday. It's gone way too far. Even Prince Nana's getting choked out by Yuta.
Why would I ride with the Young Bucks at Anarchy in the Arena? I'll tell you why. Anarchy in the Arena is about the spirit of professional wrestling.
I got all your asses this weekend.
Everyone's fair game. That's how it's gonna be this Sunday.
We're coming after you tonight in Albuquerque.
Who would have thought the Young Bucks, the Death Riders, joining together to fight in Anarchy in the Arena?
We can get crazy when you've got to get crazy. You want violence? We'll show you violence. You want anarchy? Let's show you some mother effing anarchy.
Why would Gabe Kidd join up with the Young Bucks? Why would Gabe Kidd join up with John Moxley? It's very simple. They want to save this company. They want to save what AEW is.
And if it's this wild tonight, Taz, what will we see on Sunday?
Probably everything and anything.
It's just violence. Everyone is choosing violence.
At Double or Nothing, Anarchy in the Arena, we paint a picture of the spirit of professional wrestling, and we're gonna paint it. What?
Some events leave a mark. Fewer make history. Even fewer change everything. This event did it all.
AEW's Double or Nothing. This is what you live for if you're a wrestling fan.
It starts now, and it starts forever.
As the desert sun sets, the stars light up the night with the pursuit of gold.
You are everything a champion should be. Beth Mina is now.
Let's get timeless!
Accept any challenge from any challenge.
See these tied around our waist. I think it's obvious what we want.
And intense of destruction.
A more aggressive FTR than we've ever seen.
What we did was justified. Why don't get in the ring with FTR? This is never gonna win.
Daniel Garcia, I will be after you until I get my hands on you.
You better be ready for a fight. We're gonna be in deep water, and I ain't about to drown.
Let's have some fun. Let's get creative. What you say, Ricochet? Me versus you. Stretcher match.
Do I know what you're capable of? I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
Ricochet whooping y'all's ass.
With dreams of glory.
The finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament.
I want to be in the main event.
And all is a shot at the World Championship.
And I need that.
This isn't about your redemption. This is my ascension.
I am the greatest for a reason. Only thing I haven't done yet is hold all the gold.
I'll be damned if Owen Hart's legacy is represented by Mercedes Moné.
The only woman that is stopping me from getting to All In is you, Jamie Hayter.
and just plain
anarchy. Complete and total anarchy.
Chaos everywhere that you go.
You think I fear anything? I am the fear.
Death Riders and the Elite together as one.
The art of violence that we paint when we find out exactly who you are.
A mark is once again left. History is once again made. And a change will come.